What's good, y'all? Top of the morning, top of the morning. It is August 27th. It's kind of late for me. I know me. If you don't know me, I'm an early bird. I'll be up about 6:30, 7 o'clock every day. So sometimes I feel like if I'm not already in and out the gym by 9 o'clock, I get a late start. But today's not. Today's a different type of day for me. Um, if those who don't know, Mr. All Business, I love to start and finish what I start, See, I'm one of the movers and shakers, And because of that, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know, but I don't want to put it because of not particular reason. It's just what happened. What happened, man? I was coming back from spending Thanksgiving in Richmond, Virginia, with my family, and I stopped at the gas station in Delaware, and I was approached by some young men, and come to find out, they had two chicks in the car too. That led to me being shot in the chest. So if you don't know, I got shot right here, broke my collarbone, still broke, but it's healing a lot. That was December 1st of last year. And today, one of the young men are being sentenced, pretty much like right about now. And got mixed feelings about it, but it's damn sure a lifelong situation. But I don't want to see nobody do no time in prison, especially lifelong prison sentence, and especially babies. Cause we talk about babies. The oldest one was 18, 17, 16. Two females, 16, 17. So we talking about babies here. You know what I mean? And it's kind of crazy how, at this point, of course I don't forget, but it's not like I got a built up anger to the point where I'm looking for these motherfuckers. Or listen, I ain't tell them put me in the same room with them. He ain't telling you to do that now. But now listen, I'm not. I know a lot of people who will be looking for these people or looking for family members to catch retribution. I know that that's just not in. That's not on my heart to do that. And I know they don't know that I was not even just. Everybody's life is valuable, but it's like, damn, bro, you did this to a fucking anti-violence program manager of an anti-violence program. Whole operation was centered around being a first responder to gun violence. Yeah, that's what I did for 4 years, or 3 years and some change. You know what I'm saying? And that was the life. Like you would think, knowing, the people that live that lifestyle, because that's not only their job, but you live there too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I come up in the same surroundings and environments where everybody has that same moral code. You know what I'm saying? It's the code that a lot of the people live by. So that job, well, let's just say recap the whole snug outreach program I gotta give, respect and just acknowledge the fact that, and K Bang from CCD as well. You know what I mean? They gave me a lot of insight and trainings that was built around being able to identify certain situations before they happen, and to be able to have high intense conversations. You know what I'm saying? Have those high intense conversations where you go back and forth and be able to alleviate it in multiple different ways, whether it be having the right words to say, knowing the right ways to move in the conversation, whether it's backpedaling, having your hands up. It's just certain ways that I was taught by people who are very skillful into de-escalating conflicts, and just being able to know when it's time to move. You know what I mean? When there's things that can't help or resolve the situation, so the next thing to do is to make sure everybody is safe and get out of there. So, as I look back, I had mad times I should have been able to pinpoint the situation to get out of there, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I led on with the conversation, and that's that. Don't think things can happen, and things can happen. You know what I'm saying? So it was very insightful when I was able to look back and think about it. So I guess that's why a lot of the anger is taken out of it. But for me, because I'm taking accountability where it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at these kids and expect them to move how I'm supposed to move. I'm the leader here. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dictator in that situation, and I allowed myself to be lured into a situation where I was no longer in control. So, it's a life lesson in that, and I'm going to be able to use this as a way to hopefully shift somebody else's mindset. Because, that's what we all here to do, is to, use every situation we go through as a way to not only better our life, but better those around us. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a life lesson I get out of that, and today's the day that the first person in that situation is being sentenced. And, they're going to call me, let me know what the sentencing is, because that's part of being a victim of a crime. Is now you hit automatic restraining order, automatic restitution, and then anything that happens within the court case, they inform you. Like when their parole board comes up, they're going to notify me and say, yo, do I have anything to say? I'm not going to say anything to keep them dudes in jail. I'm going to say, yo, hopefully they learned their lesson, they continue to come out, or I'm not going to say nothing. You know what I mean? They asked me right now, do I want to give a statement? And I did. I wanted to give a not a lecture, but just like, yo, just value life better, please. I mean, y'all got a great opportunity. Please don't just misuse it. Take it for granted. I also did prison time, and I used it as the best of my knowledge as I could. I read books. You know what I'm saying? I was with those who was trying to find ways to better improve themselves, and I connected with those who was like-minded like me, and I worked out. I learned I became a personal trainer, studied to do that. You know what I mean? You got to find what works for you while you in there and work it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. So I hope they do the same thing. I mean, you got 2 girls in there. I think that's 15, 16, or 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? And then 3 dudes, 18, 17, and 16, or 17, 17, 18. You know what I mean? Everybody. I mean, I was 17, 18 when I caught my first felony. You know what I'm saying? I was beef felony for I sold to undercover. So it was like that changes your whole your whole, not just your momentum, because you can still have the greatest momentum in life, but now you just put a blockade in front of it. You gave everybody who doesn't want to give you an opportunity an excuse not to give you one because of a felony. You know what I'm saying? It just gives you more reasons, or it gives you more effort to have to put into doing things, because now you got people who don't got felonies, who might not be as smart as you, might not have all the right qualifications as you do, but because they don't have a felony, somebody might choose them over you. And unfortunately, majority of us that look like us, black and brown, we got more felonies than anybody. I personally got way too many. I should have a master's degree. Instead, I got multiple felonies because I was an unsuccessful drug dealer. Because I feel like if you was a successful drug dealer, you ain't got no felonies. You up, you got in, you got out, you turned that money into something positive, and you now was able to successfully sustain a good lifestyle for you and your family. Successful drug dealer. I don't know that many that did that. You know what I'm saying? There's just a few, and kudos to them. Please write the book so people can catch on. But yeah, today's the day that I did a lot of reflecting, and I be so busy that I don't think about it. And then this morning it hit me like, oh shit, today is the sentencing day. And I was talking to my pops because he stopped at the office yesterday. And I ain't even remind him, but I was thinking about it because I was thinking about, should we go? It's like, nah, I ain't taking that fucking ride. I might be asking my dad to take that ride either. But I got some people who wanted to go. I think they just wanted to see what they look like. That's why I definitely wasn't going with them. But yeah, man, I don't really have no malice in my heart at this point. I'm not saying I might not want to put hands on them and choke them, and but it's just like at the end of the day, I want to be part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? That was the worst situation. I never been shot before, and to be shot here, it's not like I got shot in my arm or your leg. Even though I see people die from that too, I got shot right here, bro. And it wasn't like, it was like, thank God it wasn't a gun that go, boom, boom. That was just, it had to be some shit that go pat, pat. It should went pat, 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 pat. You know what I mean? But thank God, man. Thank God he said that I wasn't done. I still got a lot to do. So let's get to work. All right, top of the morning, I'm going to the gym. Get yours, let me get mine.